Right back at you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Ew. It's a continuation. It's a continuation of nose picking. But the subject, I don't have a subject for you guys. The subject is not going to be about nose picking. We refuse to go into that realm of thinking. I kind of woke up early today, mad about that. I could have still had a little bit of minutes of sleep, man. If I knew that, it's just that it seems, it's changing of not the changing of the schedule, just like you set your alarm for one day, then the next, on a weekend, it's a different time, and then it's like, in the beginning of the week is a different time, and in the middle of the week is a different time. So sometimes I'll be forgetting, and I wake up thinking I'm supposed to come to work at this time, and come to the realization I came to work a little too early. Like, I could have still be laying down. I barely get enough sleep. People be waking me up. They try to kill you while you sleeping and shit like that. These niggas is so scared of me that they'd rather kill me in my sleep than face me. Alright, yo. I ain't got time for you niggas, man. You niggas so little. Where is my gratification gonna come from? Where is my victory? Where's my joy gonna come from if I do such a thing to you? I don't get no points for touching you niggas. The hair is growing tremendously. They solved their week, man. Trust me on that one. These niggas is petrified of me. They see me, they run. That's a fact, though. They're scared of me, man. They're so scared of me. Anyway, man, you already know what time it is. We're gonna take a walk. Don't pay attention to the silences. They just jealous. You feel me? Niggas is jealous. That's all it is. They mad cause nobody pays attention to them. They mad cause I don't even want their attention. The attention comes to me freely, and I be frustrated by it. I be like, damn, man, I need some privacy. But at the same time, I'm still overwhelmed with attention. They mad cause they in relationships. It's Valentine's Day, by the way. Happy Valentine's Day. They in relationship and still feel lonely. How can you be in a relationship and still feel lonely? And yet here I am. I want to be alone, but I cannot be alone. Like, there's always something going on. You feel me? And that's the life itself. And it's crazy how shit go, but it is what it is. I wish I had a topic off grip, but we gonna talk ourselves into a topic. You feel me? So today's February 14th, 2022. It's on a Monday. Today's supposed to be a loving, quote unquote, loving day. Couples Day, roses and everything else. Men are supposed to be showering their women with a lot of gifts. You're supposed to make her feel special. And there's a sirens passing by. Let it pass. We're gonna show them. Hold on. That's all it is. That's all they got right now. So, yeah, today's supposed to be Valentine's Day. Couples, feel me? Family time. You're supposed to, show your spouse or your mysterious woman out there. You know what I mean? You're supposed to give her a gift. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. There's nothing wrong with Valentine's Day. Of course, there's always a history. People will tell you about the history of the Valentine's Day, but the intention nowadays. It's not really about the intentional celebration. It is not about the intentional celebration of something foul. People actually have good intentions about Valentine. So please spare me with your the meaning of what Valentine is and everything else like that. And the intentions of it. It's just like the word nigga. You feel me? Once upon a time, it was used to degrade somebody. Now today, we use it as a passionate way. So the intentions is always good. So there's certain words that we use right now that could be good today, but in the past, it was a bad word. You feel me? But it's never about the meaning of the word itself. It's about the intention of how you're using it. You dig? It's about the intention of how you're using it. Are you using it to degrade somebody? Or are you using it to inspire or uplift somebody? That's all that matters, you feel me? But if a bad word is a bad word, and everybody has agreed that it's a bad word, sometimes no matter how you use it, it is what it is. It's always about the age and time that we in, you feel me? Anyway, back to what I was saying about, waking up. Today's Valentine's Day. Took a shower. Came out the crib. Did my morning jog. Feel me? Got here, got me some hot coffee or chocolate or whatever it is. Mocha, whatever it is. Hot mocha or something like that. So we got right into it. And right now I'm here. I jog a little bit. I don't run. I be jogging. Relaxing time. When I was on a bus, I realized that, damn, I'm kind of earlier than I'm supposed to be. I didn't realize it until I got on the bus. I need a new location to walk, somewhere where it's not that crowdy. You feel me? There's too much distractions on this side of the road. Feel me? Word up. So, yeah, my morning jog, that keeps me a little bit active. Feel me? It do. Oh, they got the place right here. This would have been a perfect place. I don't know, man. I don't trust these things. I just don't. They be waiting to get me. It's like a passionate. You know how somebody just take passion. They take passionate and just trying to hurt you. Yeah, these niggas. Yeah, it's just sad. Like, but they can't wait for the opportunity to hurt you. Type shit. They be so passionate about certain things. I'm like, if that's your start point, then I can't fuck with you. Anyway. So, morning jog, regular stuff, that's just keep me going for the rest of the day. Barely get any sleep, like I was saying earlier, you feel me? The niggas is jealous of me and shit. Niggas took all that shit. Okay. That's Poppy over there. Some of these Mexicans don't like me. They talk all that shit, but when they see me, they just make noise. It's not like I'm not encountered with no danger or anything else. The only time I'm in danger when I'm vulnerable. You feel me? Vulnerable is when you're in a state where you can't even depend on yourself. You could be sleeping, you can be intoxicated, you're vulnerable. At that moment in time, you can't do nothing about that. I mean, anybody can attack you when you're vulnerable. I mean, who fights a man when they're sleeping? This is the kind of shit I'm dealing with. Anyway, man, it is what it is. When you speak the truth, the devil will always come around and try to block the noise. That never fails. The devil will always come around and try to take the message away from those who has to hear it. It will. Because it does not want you to know his tricks. He barely have any tricks left. You feel me? He's trying to hold on to the ones that works. So here you are telling people about this shit, and they're like, damn, man. You feel me? So that's the only time When I'm vulnerable, that's the only time they try to come and attack you and all that shit. I'm like, who am I supposed to fear in this very moment then? When those that I'm supposed to be fearful of are fearful of me. You see, the problem is that these people act as if they're superior to me. You feel me? So I call them out. I'm like, yo, if this is how you feel about me, why don't you come out and come face me? They come out. Of course they do. They present themselves. Let it pass. Let it pass. Let the noise pass. They present themselves as if it's all for show. It's a showcase. You feel me? They just show, they present themselves. But it's like when you present yourself in that manner and you don't do nothing about it, you put yourself in danger. Because now you've exposed who you are. Because the advantage is to be a ghost. It's to be invincible. Exactly. Because the only advantage that they have, I'm gonna go on the other side. The only advantage that they have is invincibility. Is the fact they have an advantage of hiding in the dark. Told you, my niggas, this shit is crazy. Look at that. Every time you speak, these niggas, the sirens come up. But we gonna put them on, this shit's gonna go up anyway. Anyway, let's wait for them to pass by. Like I said, man, it's not like niggas is approaching me and do anything about it. I'm outside walking. And every time when I call them out, nothing happens. So they always feel like more threat is the only way that they can scare me off. So they try to scare you and threat. But the advantage is not being seen. Like, that's the advantage. The advantage is me not knowing who they are. Because they know if we know who they are, then that means I will approach you. And we're going to be fighting every time I see you. Like, we just going to be, you know what I mean? Each and every day when I see you is going to be a fight. So the advantage is for them to be in the dark about it. So when I start calling them out, they present themselves out in public but never say nothing to me. The person could be walking by me. If a person is attacking you behind your back and hates you behind your back, how can you even tell who they are? How can I fix a hole in the wall when I cannot see there's a hole in the wall? Shout out to the lady that said that. The reason why I can't shout you guys out like that, because I don't want to bring danger to you. Because these people are so hateful that they're jealous of those that I give compliments to. So how can I fix a hole in the wall if I cannot see that there's a hole in the wall? And that's the problem with them. They like the advantage of not being seen, but yet being able to attack. It's a guerrilla. Whoa. It's a guerrilla tactic. You feel me? That's what is it? It's a guerrilla tactic. You feel me? The advantage of not being the camouflage, so you cannot see them. So when I'm doing this and I'm calling them out and I'm calling them out, and they finally present themselves out in public in some form of fashion or matter, but they're not saying nothing. You feel me? They're presenting themselves, but they're not saying nothing. Holding on to their advantage, because they would not give up their spot. You feel me? Why would they give up their spot? It's their best advantage ever. You feel me? So once that occur, they kind of put themselves in a vulnerable state. You feel me? Now they feel like, damn, I feel like they become paranoid, thinking I still know who they are. I don't know who you are, nigga. You know me. That's the crazy part about things. When somebody knows you, it seems like nobody work on this side. It seems like when somebody knows you and knows who you are, especially an enemy like that who know of you, they think you know what they know. So they paranoid all the time. Like, I don't know, like maybe you walked across my path, maybe, and maybe the way I looked at you seems as if I know something about you, but I really don't know you. You feel me? But they're so paranoid, they feel like I gotta answer to this nigga. I gotta answer this call. You feel me? I gotta do something to him before he do something to me. Now they're living in a paranoid. They're paranoid. paranormal state of mind now. They think that you know who they are now because that mask has been taken off. They can no longer hide behind their masks anymore. So now they're paranoid. You feel me? No, or now they're paranoid now. Now they feel like, oh, I gotta answer the call. Now they panicking and shit. This is how they be trying to kill people when they're sleeping and everything else like that. And I'm like, yo, these niggas is weak. I have not even lifted a finger yet. They've done all the damage. All the damage, all the craziness and malice and sinful and sinister. Look at where I'm at. All the damage and everything else, they have done it. I haven't even lifted a finger yet. I didn't even lift a finger to ask a question. And that's word of me. I never even lifted a finger to be like, hey, do anybody know who was attacked? I didn't ask nobody that. But yet, the things that they do, they know is wrong. And it's that paranoia is eating them alive within them so much that any little thing petrified them and they feel like, I gotta answer back. They're constantly living in a fearful state of mind. Anybody that lives in a fearful state of mind is a person that reacts and acts like that. Look at the basketball. You'll dunk on this bitch ass. Fuck out of here, just dunk on that bitch ass nigga. One hand, ho. You feel me? Anybody that does that, this is a note, take notes. Only, especially you females, because females don't understand the nature of a man. They think that shit is cool because this person is able to do this. They think that is courage. And that's not courage. The reason why men or just any human being in general, excuse me, the reason why any man will conduct himself in that kind of behavior is because that man does not have confidence within himself. You see, they lack confidence, so they go to something like my situation, and they feel by involving themselves in this thing, it gains them confidence. You feel me? Even mothers know. A woman that has been around enough for a long time will know this very effort, and they might push they know their kids is not strong enough for me. Come on, man. But it's like they see the benefits of it. It's like, okay, people will recognize them because a mother always want to protect their child. You feel me? But they know the child cannot match up. Because some of these niggas just cannot match up. So they might overfeed their child so the child can be a little bigger and look intimidating. Or the child can be overly friendly and welcoming. These are all just, these are traits that people learn so that they can be, they're not vulnerable. You feel me? When a parent sees their child, it's like, damn, this nigga, he's not like the mother kids. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you live in a world where kids are so vicious. You feel me? These little niggas is vicious. And it's like, if you look different from them, you don't act like them, guess what? You are going to be attacked in some form of shape. The mother knows this. Maybe the kid wear glasses. He's too small. He's probably too advanced and everything else like that. So the mother will allow the kid to gain some kind of attribute. Maybe being too friendly. Or maybe overfeeding the kid so the kid can be a little bigger than what he is. So he can be able to protect himself. Or maybe attach that kid with his cousins to go to the same school so he doesn't feel alone and feel vulnerable. You feel me? Parents always find these kind of things. And some parents are so weak that they actually, when they have opportunity like this, they push their kids into violent situation, all for the protection of the child. It's more like the mentality of, I'd rather let him be doing the violence than him get violence upon. You feel me? So it's all a psychological term where people are scared of each other. So it's like, why not join the crowd? Because if I go against this crowd, that's a little too much for me. I can't even handle a kid. I can't even handle my son getting his ass whipped. How can I handle a crowd like that? You feel me? So people fall victim every day. It's what you choose to be. Let me stop. You feel me? So it's a psychology of many things that go on. You feel me? Even some kids put their kids in karate classes. And it's like, yo, learn how to defend yourself type shit like that. You feel me? Because they're so paranoid about what could happen to their sons and their daughters. They put their kids in that shit. But when it comes to my situation, this is what we're talking about. Some parents, weak-minded parents, turn to push their kids towards this and encourage them to do this so that other people can see them as being cool so they don't have to face the wrath of the position that I'm in. You feel me? So while they're not in that position, they've allowed me to be in that position. And it's okay for them. You feel me? It's okay. It's like, good. As long as that's not my son. But their parents, they always warn them, like, hey, be careful. You know what I mean? And the kids even get more mad because it's like, although they have all the advantage, like I said, I can't fix a hole in the wall if I cannot see the wall. Although they have all the advantage, guess what? Their parents is still worried about them. That tells you how weak of a man that they are. Even the mother don't even. It's like, yeah, I know you have all the advantage, but you still gotta be careful of him. You feel me? And that frustrates them, because the mother knows. Like, the mother know these niggas is weak. Like, you feel me? If I have all the advantage and my mom's still saying, be careful. How you think that makes the kid feel? It's like, damn, this bitch doesn't even believe in me. I be like, I'm not by myself. They watching out for me. Da da da. And it's like, still be careful. Da da da. You don't know what's going on in his mind. And she giving you the rundown of things that can go possibly wrong, which is, she's rightfully looking out for you. But at the same time, she does not believe that you're strong enough. Because in order for her to even put you in that position, she knows. She knows that you're not worthy of a child to even push you in that position. If you the pride and the joy and the golden child, they don't place golden childs in those positions. Like, you have to be a loner for you to even want to do such a thing. These are the things that you got to think of. The things that you associate yourself with is what defines you. You feel me? And it's inescapable. You feel me? Like, I already said it. There's no such thing as a self. The self is a combination of the different things that you've came across. Your parents, your environments, your experience in life itself is what describe you as a self. And when you strip away all yourself, if you can slowly take away the things that you like, that your mother liked, the reason why you like that color because your mother liked that color, the reason why you like that dress because your mother liked that dress, the reason why you dress that way with your tie because your father dressed that way with your tie. So you start taking away all these things about you. You're like, okay, this is not really me. I took this because this person liked this. Oh, I was a gang member because my environment was full of gang members. So you're taking away all your flags, all these things about you. The only thing you got left, you say, oh, the only reason why I drive this car because Jeff NASCAR drive this car, so I started liking this car too. So you start stripping away all these things about yourself, and when you come down to it, the only thing you got is life itself. The only thing you got is you, life itself, your own life. That's it. And you got to redefine yourself now. But even when you redefine yourself, you still got to borrow for the environments that you're in. It's like trying to build a building without having to borrow the materials from the ground itself. How you gonna build it? Everything that was built on this earth was borrowed from the earth itself. The car, everything. I can't even think of a thing that was built on this earth that wasn't borrowed from the earth itself. And that's you yourself. You cannot be yourself without having to identify with the things that's around you yourself. You feel me? It's the only thing we don't have. We cannot say, I can't say I'm an individual or I am myself. I'm not myself. Myself is a combination of everybody else. And that's just the truth of it. You feel me? Look at this building. Raw material was taken from the ground and was built to this building. This is who you are. You just a building that is a combination of the things that's around you. You are the world itself. You feel me? I know I try to inspire them sometimes, but it's like they hate you so much. They take the information and you say that it's their information and they run with it, but they'll still attack me later on because they hate me. But they love the info. Hold on, let me go back around this way. I still got a little bit of time, 30 minutes. But I'm not going to talk for 30 minutes, guys willing. You feel me? And this is what I'm talking about. Some of these things, you feel me? The parents know. They know. Your mother knows. Look at the helicopters in the sky. But yeah. Oh, shit. It's in between the lines. Small as hell. Anyway, the mother know that these niggas is not equipped to fuck with the nigga. This is the reason why they always associate their kids with these things, because they know that their kids are weak. They know these things already. So it's like, you know what? In order for my kid to gain a little bit of confidence, I have to push him in this direction. You feel me? But if he's the golden child, he will be protected at all costs not to be part of such things. At all costs. This is the epitome of weakness. You feel me? Even a husband, if the wife knows that the husband is incapable of doing these things, she might allow him to do these things so that he can gain a little bit of confidence. That makes her feel good and that makes her feel protected. And that makes her feel worthy. Because who wants to be with a person who wants to be with a person who they feel is unworthy? So by associating them and taking advantage of another man, the wife gets to feel. These are all insecurities. You feel me? I am a major at psychology. You feel me? I'm a self-proclaimed psychologist, and I'm very good at it. Reason why I know I'm very good at it, because I listen to people who are educated in that field, and they be saying the same thing I said, and I'm like, God damn, these niggas, they just say in a smart way, because they educated, so they speak in a much delightful tongue. I happen to explain it in very on educated terms, plain and simple. You feel me? So you have mothers. I'm involving a mother because she happens to be the head of the family, regardless of what people say it or not. The man is just a shield. He seems like he's the protector of the family and everything else like that, but he's just a shield. He's just the front of the family, but the mother is the one that makes everything happen. She's the one that keeps everything together. She's the glue of the family itself. You feel me? Truly. So they know, these women know that their man is not equipped. They know that this is the reason why they will push their man to do. A real nigga, a wife will always tell them, no, don't do that. If they know this man is crazy or cuckoo or he's a little gangster or he's about that life, they will encourage him not to go that direction. Be like, no. He's just talking. That's not for you. You feel me? Because they know, like, nah, this, like, you feel me? You involve yourself. Trust me, let me tell you this. You only go to the things that you need. That's it. No man ever went to something that he does not need. You only go to the things that will add value to your life automatically. It's the same thing with the self. You feel me? Our body naturally go to the things that add value to us, that makes us who we are. That's it. Like if I'm not confident, I go to somebody who has more confidence naturally. When I'm hungry, I go and get some food naturally. I'm thirsty, I go and get some water naturally. If I need a haircut, I go to the barber shop. We go to the things that add value to it. We go to the things that we need. So what makes you think they coming to me because they don't need me? They coming to me because they lack the value and the confidence that they need. So they feel like by pulling me down, that puts them, like it's like stepping on somebody so you can feel higher than where you are. Because at the level where you are, you ain't feel confident enough. So you feel the need to step on me so it elevates you a little bit more. So people go to the things that elevates them or that add value to them or that makes them feel good. That's all. If I need sugar in my coffee, guess what? If I need a little bit of sweet, I add sugar. You feel me? If my food is not that tasty, I add salt. So people go to people who add flavor to their life. We don't, like, you feel me? If I need sugar and I put salt in my coffee, how you think that shit gonna taste? You're not gonna like it. And that reason will tell you not to do it again and discourage you not to come back to it. Feel me? Let me walk up, then come back down, then after that. It would discourage you not to come back to it. I ain't never seen, if you need to gain weight, guess what? You eat more food. If you want to gain muscles, you go to the gym. If you want to be saved, you might want to go to a therapist or a church. You feel me? We only go to things that, I ain't never seen a man who wants to lose weight then went to a hot dog eating challenge. That will make you gain more weight. You realize that this is not working, and it will automatically stop you from going to go to the right place where you need it. So what makes you think that these people are coming to me because they really hate me? They don't hate me. They're only coming to me for fame and attention purposes. It gives them something that they lack. They coming to me because they lack something within themselves, and I'm keep providing it for them in some form or shape or matter. They're weak. They're insecure. They come to me for strength. You feel me? That's when Christ came. Christ was strength itself. Christ was holy and pure. He came to heal the weak. Peter was a fucking criminal. Almost all the disciples had some flaw about them. He came to the weak to heal the weak. He came to the poor to make them to give them some form of value. We go to things, it's opposite. If you're weak, you have to go to strength. And the strong people will go to a weak person to heal the weak. That's why nurses will go to someone who is sick. A nurse is not going to go to somebody who's already healthy because she cannot help a healthy person. You feel me? That person is already healthy. She will go to somebody who is sick. They get called in for people who are sick, basically. And the sick person is going to call the hospital to get some help. That's how it works. You feel me? I can't give you any more example because it's too many. You feel me? So what makes you got to ask yourself, why are these people coming to me? I hate to make the whole program about them, but they deserve it. They can have it because this is also a call for their attention. This is what they like. They like to be spoken about. Why? Because they lack attention. They need attention. They need you to talk about them. They want to be heard. They're not heard on the regular because when they don't do nothing to me, nobody speaks to them about these things. Nobody speaks about them. Nobody. Let it pass. That's the truth. When they don't attack me or when my name is not in their mouth, nobody's speaking about them. They know that for a fact. They know that for a very fact. So every time they do something to me, this is when they are spoken about. So they've realized that, well, we gotta keep coming at this guy because guess what? This is how our name is going to be relevant. You feel me? This is look. As soon as I came to this country, this state, guess how much value have given them? At least what they think is value. You feel me? Look at how much I've raised them up through them stepping on me. Look at how much higher they've got. You feel me? Like before that, they was irrelevant. Before that, nobody was really paying attention to them. Before that, we don't know who they are. They was just in the background being bitter. Bitter. Of course, God had to bring me here because sometimes you got to show your friends that they also matter. But they was just bitter. They was just mad at everything. I had to expose who they are. Now they feel confident. They just like, they bragging about things that everybody else is doing because they never had these things before. Of course, you're going to brag. Of course, it's going to be new to you. You feel me? Shout out to whatever. But people need to understand what's going on. Remember, man, yourself is composed of everything else. The car that you drive says a lot about your personality. You feel me? The plane, you see the ego of the plane is to the helicopter flying over the head. Everything else like that says a lot about the person's personality itself. Here you are on a vehicle which can fly over somebody's head, and yet you paying attention to somebody who is walking. What gives that person value over you when you flying above that person's head? Now you don't fly back and forth. What gives you that? Like, these are people who are in their car and they still giving attention to somebody who's walking and making noise and silences. What gives you? What is it about this person that you need? Because you seem to be in a higher level. I mean, that's what society has placed on a helicopter above the head. I mean, that shit, it cut through traffic. And here I am walking, and you in a car. Here you are, you can miles and miles you can beat me, but yet you still paying attention to me. What is it about this person that you need? You feel me? That's what people got to come to. What is it about this person, Jeffrey, that they need from Jeffrey? What is it? How is it that you're so superior over this person, and yet you still paying attention to this person in this much anger? This is what we need to start asking the question. You feel me? We need to start asking ourselves these questions because we are composed of everything else. So we are capable of understanding these things. Just don't believe what they're telling you because every day is something new. Every day is a new, he's this, he's that, he that. And when nothing works, they bring family. It's family, like their kid and this. Then this is what this person is doing, but they never talk about what they doing. How the fuck you know so much? How do you know so much to tell, but yet you always pointing a finger at somebody else? Huh? How? You feel me? These are the questions that we gotta ask. You feel me? I had to cut this short. I mean, I spoke enough, didn't I? Ain't I? You feel me? These are the things that I be like, look, man, don't believe everything you hear. Some of these niggas is just lies, bro. You feel me? They are. They just liars, my nigga. They just be lying, lie. And most of the time, you don't question that thing because you assume that you know what is going on already. So you feel like, you know what? It's pretty clear. I know what is going on over here. These people. We're going to be in the shade for a little bit. Give me the 5 more minutes, you feel me? So we got to start asking the question, why are they coming to me? Why are they going to him? What is it about this person that they need? When a car is dead, guess what? It needs some oil to power it back up. You feel me? Or it could need some mechanics to look at it to see what is wrong with it. But it always got to go to the right person for it to be fixed. We are the same way too. If I got a headache and I don't know what to do at all, I might go to a hospital. But eventually, after a while, I'll go get a Tylenol, because I know that has worked. You feel me? At first, I used to go to the hospital for the simplest things. Then I realized through my growth and my education that, oh, you don't need to come here all the time. I can take this medicine and that medicine to help me. You see? That's how it works. So eventually, after a while, they know when they need recognition. When nobody else is paying attention to them, they know to come to me for their attention or for their insecurity, because I am secure. They feel confident around me. And that also goes to the story. How can you feel comfortable around somebody that you claim is a killer? But yeah, you feel so confident to be around that person that you feel secure in being around that person. It seems like you immune for him doing harm to you. Then that don't even make sense. But that's another story. You feel me? That's a whole nother story. You feel me? Because shit don't even make sense when you break it down and start looking at it. You be like, these niggas don't even make sense. How the fuck is that possible? You feel me? But people will only go to the things that they need. A person who needs a relief might go drink alcohol or might smoke a cigarette. You don't see him go and do something else. No, we know where to go for the things that we need. Plain and simple. So we got to start asking the right questions. We put it simply and start asking the right question. What is it about this person that they keep coming to? And that you get to see the individual for who they are. The individual is a weak individual. The reason why, because this person, Jeffrey, is somebody who has allowed them to even do these things. So they feel comfortable around him and doing these things, which spell weakness in the first place. See the cameras above. They'll be watching. You feel me? I'm about to go in. See y'all later. It's another work day. Every day is something new. You always gotta watch over your shoulders and all that stuff. You know how shit go, man. As you can see, a few punches to the face. But the truth is worth telling. You ought to tell it. Today's Valentine's Day. Enjoy yourself. I'm not even sure what new you can do. Every day should be Valentine's Day. You should be, looking out for wifey and, showering her with all this. So you're supposed to do all these things. So, and I'm mad. People be stalking me too. I'm tired of these motherfuckers, feel me? Changing the schedule and shit. But that's another story. Like, this shit is ridiculous out here. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.